Hi once again. I'm so glad that we had this time to just kind of connect a little bit here. I was just thinking, 2 years ago, as the world shut down, we began to be isolated in our homes due to the pandemic. At church, we introduced a prayer opportunity to you that would unite us as a church body and allow us to pray with and for one another, even if we couldn't physically gather as the church. We used Ephesians 6:18 as the basis, which reads, "And pray in the Spirit on all occasions, with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people." With that in mind, you were invited to pray at 6:18 each day, morning and or evening, and by doing so, be assured that our prayers would be connected by the Holy Spirit as we prayed together. Then, as now, we need that constant reminder to pray at all times, for all things, and with the Lord's people. The world was a scary place in March of 2020, and in some ways it's even scarier now. Thankfully, the pandemic is coming under some kind of control, but people are still getting sick and dying, and a new variant seems to be on the horizon. Also, a war is being fought on the other side of the world that's maiming and killing innocent people, drawing many countries into a dangerous scenario and greatly affecting our worldwide economies. Acts of violence and dissent have risen over racial issues, and in numbers not seen for many years, people are being attacked physically and over social media because of the color of their skin and their racial heritage. Now, we could make a list a mile long of all the bad things going on in the world, but there's just as much, if not more, good that goes on as well. Conscientious, caring people are reaching out every day to help one another and be the hands of Jesus in this aching and hurting world. And even more importantly, God is on his throne. He is sovereign and he has the final say in all things. And we can have peace in our hearts knowing his plan for the rescue and redemption of his beloved children. Our mission is to lean into God at all times, the good and the bad, the scary and the joyful, and pray in the Spirit at all times. I would challenge you to use the 6:18 method once again to pray at least twice a day, hopefully more so, and call on the very power of heaven itself to bring God's presence and power and might into this world. There's a great hymn beloved by many at Marian Methodist. It's a hymn of praise, of hope, and promise for God's people. Listen to these words that are so much a part of this great hymn. "In the bulb there's a flower, and the seed an apple tree. In cocoons a hidden promise, butterflies will soon be free. In the cold and snow of winter, there's a spring that waits to be, unrevealed until its season, something God alone can see. There's a song in every silence, seeking word and melody. There's a dawn in every darkness, bringing hope to you and me. For the past will come the future, what it holds a mystery, unrevealed until its season, something God alone can see. In our end is our beginning, in our time infinity. In our doubt there is believing, in our life eternity. In our death a resurrection, at the last a victory, unrevealed until its season, something only God can see." Remember the message in this hymn. Sing it to yourself. It's hymn number 707 in our Methodist hymnal. I know that it will bring you great hope and great peace, especially as you pray at 6:18. See you later. Bye.